What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in Las Vegas at Undefeated with the UFC president, Dana White.
Nobody knows. You're literally the first guy on earth to know that this deal is done.
Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Gonna see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
I'm definitely gonna buy some sneakers.
Let's go. Dana, we got to start Adidas. You kind of lived in here for so long, like the Gazelles and the Sambas. Talk about like your love for these classic Adidas.
Yeah, I've always loved the Adidas. You know, I have a huge collection. And for a while there, you could custom make. They had this thing where you could custom make them.
Yeah.
So I used to pump out a few pairs a month.
You go online and like design?
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember like even weigh-ins from like 2008, it would always be these Gazelles, the suede.
100%. These are actually, this one here and that one over there are unique. I've never seen these colors. So
yeah.
These are pretty cool.
Is it the love of like classic footwear that you used to see when you were like training at the boxing gym?
We grew up wearing those.
Okay.
I mean, that was, you know, the whole era where it was these and a Champion hoodie, you know what I mean? When I lived in Boston. So I've always loved Adidas. I've always loved the look of the shoe, the feel of it. It's one of my all-time favorites.
And then what are like your shopping habits when it comes to sneakers? You just said off camera that you have to like rebuild the closet because it's getting so many. Are you shopping for sneakers a lot? You send people, do you have a plug or what?
Yeah, you know, I look for new cool stuff that's hard to get. Honestly, probably buy 10 to 15 pairs a month.
Really?
Yeah, that's bad.
Wow, and is it like in the Las Vegas area or city
online,
to city?
Wherever,
Okay.
if it, you know, you come into a place like this and I see a cool pair of shoes or, but I do a lot of shopping online now.
Okay, and then one thing, I know that you're wearing the Jordan 1 lows, but what you have been wearing, the Travis Scott
I
lows.
love the Travis Scotts are my all-time favorite shoes.
Really?
Ever. Yeah, hands down. I love the Travis Scott.
You have the brown and the black lows and the white and blue and black lows that you wear a ton.
Exactly, and they're the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. I feel like it goes with everything. It's my favorite shoe that I've ever owned.
And it's funny about the ones, like Kevin Durant infamously has said that the Jordan 1 low is the best Jordan of all time. A lot of people love the Jordan 1 highs. You're a Jordan 1 low guy though.
I like low shoes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have highs, but I mostly wear lows.
Got it. Dana, I want to talk like UFC sneakerheads. Max Holloway comes to mind.
Yeah.
Really into sneakers. I think like
You want to own J-Check?
Yeah.
Want to own J-Check is a maniac.
What do you think about like UFC fighters gravitating to big sneaker collections and stuff like that?
You know, these guys are athletes. You know, I think that athletes generally gravitate toward tennis shoes, but yeah, I know a lot of our fighters are big time sneakerheads.
Even with wrestlers, we see that they're wearing them in the ring. You can't wear them in the octagon, but do you think it like goes hand in hand in terms of like individual expression?
I do. Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, what you're wearing on your feet tell a lot about who you are and what you're into and what you like. You know, fighters usually walk in there barefoot or, you know, with flip-flops, but you see when they show up that night to the arena,
Yeah.
they're all dressed, you know, and whether from shoes to the clothes they wear, everything.
It's like the tunnel picks for basketball. And like sometimes I think
It's true.
when they run out to the cage and they like kick off their sneakers, do you think you'll ever get to a point where like, you know, I think is the Reebok deal over?
Yeah, the Reebok deal's
And now
over.
Venom took over, but they don't really do footwear that much.
We're literally announcing a shoe deal
Really?
in like, will you tell Lene to come in here? Lene! They're asking me right now, do you think the UFC will ever have a shoe deal?
Okay.
You want me to do it? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. We have a shoe deal that
Really?
comes out this month. Yeah. We did a deal with The Rock.
Wow.
Project Rock and his Under Armour shoes.
And you're a big fan of The Rock, and
Yeah.
that is really working like in terms of a training shoe for him.
Yeah, so you know, he swears by the shoe. He loves it. We checked it out. It's a good looking shoe. You know, they're walking from the locker room to the octagon in them. So yeah, we literally are just
So will
announced that
all
deal.
fighters be wearing that shoe?
Yes.
Okay. Are they going to be different for fighter to fighter? Is it going to like kind of be bespoke or what in terms of colorways and styles?
Yeah, I know the style is going to be the same, and I don't know about the colors. I
Okay.
don't know how that's all going to work. You know, we have a team that outfits all the fighters. They'll deal with all that stuff.
Okay, and has any of the fighters seen it? Are they excited or they're going to?
Nobody knows.
Really?
You're literally the first
Wow.
guy on earth to know that this deal is done. So it's going to be announced, you know, by the time this airs, it will have been announced.
And now I want to talk about like Israel Adesanya. He has the Puma deal, breaking down barriers as like the first MMA guy with a out of the octagon deal. What do you think about that deal and what it's done for Puma?
Huge, and I'm surprised that more of these fighters don't have deals like that. But it makes sense for Adesanya too. You know, Adesanya is one of the best fighters in the world. He's a world champion. He's also a break dancer, and he dances. And you know, I just think that he, you know, captures the Puma brand and what they're all about. So it's a perfect fit for those two. But I'm sure you're going to see more of that in the future.
One trend I want to talk about is the shoey. Tai Tuivasa is doing Bam Bam, is doing now every time he wins a fight, people in the crowd, obviously he's doing it. Talk about that, just such a crazy celebration.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's tradition where he's from, they do it. He started doing it here. The Nelk boys,
saw that.
Yeah, they connected with him immediately. And you know, Steve will throw him a drink, he bangs out of the shoe, then he goes through the entire crowd. There's people pouring drinks down from the top of the stands, and it's crazy.
I saw footage of like someone in the stands using like an off-white Presto, which is like a $2,000 sneaker, just drinking out of it. So the fans are getting really involved as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and you know, these are shoes. Just so people at home, these are shoes that people are wearing on their feet.
Yes.
That they've been walking around in all night. He dumps a drink in them and drinks it out of it. Yeah.
Another shoe that you really like the Blazer Low. It's not like the Adidas Gazelle, but it is like that low cut. This is like your zone right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
These, all of these, I love these. I love these.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all going home with me today.
Okay. And now like the sneaker culture, I know you're big into the UFC cards, the live breaks on Instagram, but from a business perspective, what do you think about like the resale market for sneakers, where you can buy sneakers for $150, in a month they're worth $1,500?
It's incredible. I think it's awesome, man. And you know, in life, the key to life is being happy. You gotta be happy, and to be happy, you have to be into things. You have to be a fan of things, whether it's sports or shoes or music or any of these type of things. When you're a fan of something, it fuels your passion for life. And I'm into all different. I love sports. I love music. I love shoes.
Yeah.
These are all just fun things that I'm super passionate about.
Love that. Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the shelves, see what you're going to take home.
I appreciate it.
Let's do it.
Hey Dana, what can I do for you today?
Well, I've been staring at these ever since I walked in the door. These here.
Got you.
And these here.
Got you. Anything else we can do for you?
I'm gonna take those
gazelles too.
Those two gazelles too, yeah.
Got you.
The blue and the yellow.
Got you. We got you at $493.12 today.
These are sweet.
We also got one more for you. A gift from us to you.
Oh, wow, man. Thank you.
No problem, brother.
Oh, very cool. I appreciate it, man.
No problem. Appreciate
Thank you.
So Dana White came through, leaving with a bunch of sneakers. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You know where to find the UFC on ESPN, The Ultimate Fighter, UFC Fight Night, UFC Everything, ESPN.